This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Businessman linked to $600 million narco bust charged with multiple offenses. The businessman whose arrest led cops to a U.S. $3.8 million stash of cash has been charged with several drug-related crimes, according to police sources. Oral Johnson, 43, of Garden District in Westmoreland, was reportedly charged yesterday with possession of, dealing in, taking steps to export and trafficking cocaine. The charges were laid after he was interviewed by detectives in the presence of his attorneys. A spokesperson for the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Corporate Communications Unit said they could not immediately confirm the development. Johnson was taken into custody on April 26 after 24 pounds of cocaine was allegedly found in a car he was driving in Coral Gardens in Montego Bay, St. James. The drug seizure led cops to a house in the same community where US $3.8 million and Canadian $30,000, or a total of $592 million, were seized. A female bartender was also arrested after she was allegedly held with a quantity of ganja during a secondary operation in St. Elizabeth. Man on bail charged for Harbor Drive shooting. A man on bail for a gun offense has been charged in connection with last month's shooting of a man on Harbor Drive, Kingston 17. 41-year-old Kevin Scott, otherwise called Bads, a laborer of Franklin Avenue in Kingston 16, has been charged with wounding with intent, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition in relation to an incident on Saturday, April 23. Reports from the Elliston Road Criminal Investigations Branch are that about 8:20 p.m., the complainant was walking along Harbor Drive in Kingston 17 when a motor car stopped beside him. Scott and another man exited the vehicle and opened fire, hitting him. The complainant managed to escape and was assisted to hospital by the police, where he was admitted in serious condition. Scott was arrested when he reported to the Bull Bay Police Station on condition of bail for a previous charge of illegal possession of firearm. He was charged in relation to the Harbor Drive shooting on Tuesday, May 3. His court date is not yet finalized. Man charged for fatal Holland Bamboo crash. A man has been charged with causing death by dangerous driving in relation to Sunday's fatal three-vehicle crash on the Holland Bamboo Main Road in St. Elizabeth. He is 32-year-old Carol Biggs, a laborer of a Kingston 3 address. The police report that at 12:20 p.m., Biggs, who was driving a Suzuki Swift motor car, allegedly overtook a line of traffic. He reportedly lost control of the vehicle and collided in the rear of a parked BMW, forcing it to collide with a Toyota Axio, which was also parked along the roadway. 5 people, including 2 children, received injuries and were taken to the hospital, where one woman was pronounced dead. Biggs was arrested and subsequently charged. He is scheduled to appear before the Santa Cruz Parish Court on Monday, June 13. Land set to Mitchelltown roadway in Clarendon closed due to collapsed culvert. The main road from Lancet Hall to Mitchelltown in Clarendon has been closed due to a collapsed culvert. The corridor has been closed in the vicinity of the Costa. The road was closed on Tuesday by the National Works Agency in order to carry out emergency repairs. Manager of Communication and Customer Services at the NWA, Stephen Shaw, says the project is to commence immediately and is expected to last for 6 weeks. A new culvert is to be installed along with some protective works. Motorists traveling from Rocky Point to Mitchelltown are being advised to use the detour route through Lioneltown through Dawkins, Penn, and Salt River. The reverse obtains for motorists wishing to travel to Rocky Point, Alley, Racecourse, and surrounding communities. Motorists are being advised to obey the instructions of flag persons and posted warning signs. In the Klansman gang trial, consultant reveals unwillingness to provide data in gang case. A consultant with telecoms company Digicel this morning testified that he was reluctant to provide the police with information that was being sought in the Klansman Wandon gang investigations. The independent risk and fraud consultant told the court that he was assigned the task due to the unavailability and unwillingness of other personnel. He acknowledged that he too was reluctant to undertake the task. Weeks after the trial had started last year, the prosecution disclosed that it was having challenges in getting the call data records and the cell site details linked to recorded conversations and the several confiscated handsets in the case against the 33 alleged members of the Klansman gang from the island's two service providers, shortly after Flow sent over its documents. Following that, the registrar was ordered by Chief Justice Brian Sykes to subpoena Digicel to comply. But the company quickly sent word that it was sending over its package from overseas before the subpoena was issued. According to the consultant, he was contacted sometime in December last year to prepare a statement and extract the relevant data. Initially, I was reluctant, but after several discussions, I agreed, he shared. The witness said he then traveled to Jamaica and was provided secured access to the company's database, and that he extracted the data and downloaded it onto 2 thumb drives and submitted them along with his statement. According to him, the database can only be accessed by approved personnel, and he would not be able to modify the data. He also indicated that he would have been able to detect if there were any errors with the system during the extraction process, noting that none were found. The witness, who has completed his evidence, was not asked to provide any details about the information he extracted. Government provides buses to transport Portland students. The Ministry of Education and Youth is providing 4 buses to assist the students in Portland, particularly those attending Happy Grove High School, who are experiencing challenges as a result of the work underway on the Portland to St. Thomas leg of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Education Minister Favour Williams said that a decision was made to engage the buses to get students to school until things get back to normal. The objective is to ensure that the education of the students can continue smoothly. It is exam time and our students need to be in school. We had to jump in to provide a solution to engage bus operators to take our children to and from school so that they remain engaged with their education, Williams noted. The minister said she is grateful that the operators have come on board, noting that they are providing a significant service. We are showing the students the care and concern that we have for them and their education. We hope the road will be completed shortly, and in the meantime, we are asking patience from our students, our parents, and from all the communities, Williams said. The SCHIP involves the rehabilitation of approximately 110 kilometers of roadway between Harborview in St. Andrew and Port Antonio in Portland, and the 26-kilometer thoroughfare from Morant Bay to Cedar Valley in St. Thomas. It also entails construction of the Maypent-Williams Field segment of Highway 2000. The project seeks to improve the alignment and capacity of the existing Southern Coastal Main Arterial Road so that it will be safe and efficient. Man caught on CCTV robbing St. Elizabeth Clinic pleads guilty. A St. Elizabeth man has pleaded guilty to office break-in and larceny after he was captured on CCTV removing items from the Portsea Health Center in the parish last month. 43-year-old Omar Kavana, a resident of Barber Green District in Southfield, appeared in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court in Santa Cruz on Tuesday. Police said Kavana was identified on surveillance footage breaking into the health center on April 8, where several items including a wheelchair and a microwave were stolen. The items were valued at $50,000. A raid was subsequently carried out in the area and the microwave was recovered. On Saturday, April 30, Kavana was arrested and charged by the Junction Police. He is scheduled to return to court on June 30 for sentencing. Government Energy Copay Program to be reflected in customers' May JPS bill, says the Finance Minister. Minister of Finance and the Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark, says that the Government of Jamaica Energy Copay Program is now effective and will be reflected in customers' monthly Jamaica public service bills starting in May 2022 for 4 months. Under the terms of a Memorandum of Understanding between the GOJ and the JPS signed this week, the government will pay a portion of the residential electricity bills for JPS customers who consume 200 kilowatt per hour of electricity, or less per month over the 4-month period of April 2022 to July 2022. Clark first announced the program during his closing budget presentation in March of this year, where he highlighted the government's commitment to cushion the impact of higher electricity prices directly caused by higher global oil prices on the most vulnerable in society. The Energy Copay program is estimated to cost the government $2 billion and to directly benefit 379,000 households. In a statement, Clark noted the overwhelming majority of households in Jamaica consuming less than 200 kilowatt per hour consist of hardworking people on smaller incomes, and we are concerned that they are more adversely affected by the higher energy prices. This program, similar to all our social assistance programs and policies, is therefore designed to prioritize and target their needs. We thank JPS for their support in this implementation. This benefit for qualifying customers is automatic and does not require applying. For further information on the program or qualifying terms for prepaid customers, please contact JPS Customer Care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.